Hello, everyone. Crystal Jordan here, and I'm presenting a case scenario for CRM 703 Leadership and Professionalism as part of a class discussion. The case scenario reads: I'm the CEO of a small biotech company and have an antiviral agent that's just going into phase 2. And right now, things seem to look okay, promising, if you will, but the data we have is really early. Most recently, the news outlets are reporting that it's a great drug and it should be on the market right now. And some are actually trying to get access to it right now. So, as the CEO, the question was posed to me: what should I do? Well, do I support the idea and do what I can to release the drug? Do I refute their beliefs and explain the phase is still in its early stage and more information and data is needed to confirm their opinions? Or should I remain quiet and allow the chatter to continue? Or do I, think about compassionate use, which means providing a treatment option that allows the use of unauthorized medicine that hasn't been approved or cleared by the FDA. So overall, what do I think is the best approach that I should take as a leader? The question that was posed to me. Well, first off, there's a few things to break down here. In a phase 2 study, safety is still monitored, but therapeutic value is now the primary endpoint. Therefore, these trial focuses on patients who would ultimately receive the drug if it were approved. And as the CEO of the company, there's a lot riding on my shoulders morally and legally if something were to go wrong while the study was being conducted. So with that being said, first we must think where the data is pointing now, and of course be mindful of all of the negative possibilities that could happen if one were to rush the procedures. 2, there are many ways that my company could conduct their trial, but the plan normally involves assigning participants to different treatment groups where each group can receive different dosages or delivery of the treatment. However, if the results show that the treatment did not work better than the current standard of care, or even cause acceleration of a disease or other unexpected serious adverse incidents or events, if you will, then the FDA, of course, may not give permission to proceed to phase 3. So if my company were to move forward with the release of the drug and everything that I previously mentioned actually happened, we would really have, there would be an issue on our hands that, we may not even be able to come back from. More consequences for myself as well as my company, and there could be, some serious adverse effects to the people who actually took the drug. So, thinking back to the case of Jesse Gelsinger, who actually died in a first phase human gene clinical trial conducted by University of Pennsylvania, who was actually recruited and told by joining the trial he could help newborns and other children with his specific disorder and X-linked genetic disease of liver as well as other disorders of the liver. So I'm just, thinking about all of those things that could possibly happen, that has happened, when rushing to use different clinical trials or phase trial antigens before they were really ready to be released to the public. So with everything shared, as the CEO, I would not release the drug for the public use based on the news media's outlet recommendations. and continue with the study to review additional data. Now, once more concrete reports are available, then my company would go through all the proper channels to actually seek approval from the the FDA for approval. So I do thank everyone for listening, and I look forward to more dialogue on this topic.